Hello students, today we are going to discuss NEET previous question of the chapter Morphology of the flowering plant. This chapter have a very good weightage in the NEET examination. So we'll try to discuss one by one question of this. Let's start here. The first question of the NEET 2024, match list with list. List 1 is there, list 2nd is there. These are the names of the different plants. These are the names of the different plants. And here we are talking about the different features of that plants. As we know well, first of all, when we talk about the placentation, then P is going for the marginal placentation. P is going for the marginal placentation. Mango is a drupe fruit. Mango is a drupe fruit. So P for the marginal placentation. P, matlab B option should be with the fourth. B fourth, there is one option only. So of course, B have only one option as the fourth. So of course, what should be the correct? First option should be the answer here. Let's match. Rose. Rose is a perigynous flower. In the perigynous flower, we'll talk about the three examples: plum, peach, rose, according to the NCERT, right? P goes for the marginal presentation. Cotton has twisted area aestivation, and mango is a drupe fruit which develop from the monocarpellary superior ovary. So option A will be the correct answer in this case, right? Second question of the NEET 2024 again, match the list 1 with list 2nd. They are talking about the different type of the stamens: monoadelphous, diadelphous, polyadelphous and epiphyllous. If the stamens are in one bundle, monoadelphous, two bundles, diadelphous, many bundles, then they are talking about the polyadelphous. And if the stamens are jointed with the epiphyllous perianth, then the condition is known as the epiphyllous, which is a characteristic feature of the Liliaceae family. So monoadelphous, it will be China rose. Monoadelphous, A is for the fourth. Two options may be there, first as well as second. Diadelphous, P, first option is correct. Polyadelphous, citrus, and epiphyllous, lily. Lily is an example of the family Liliaceae, where the epiphyllous condition exists. In that unit, perianth is attached with the stamens, or we can say stamens are attached with the perianth. Now move to the next question. Family Fabaceae differs from Solanaceae and Liliaceae. मतलब कुछ फीचर्स हैं जिसमें Fabaceae, Solanaceae और Liliaceae से डिफर्स करती है. With respect to the stamens, pick out the characteristics specific to family Fabaceae but not found in Solanaceae or Liliaceae. Polyadelphous, it is a feature of the family Malvaceae. It is not a feature of the Fabaceae, so it will not be the answer. Monoadelphous, it is a feature of the family Fabaceae, of course. No, Fabaceae, it is diadelphous. Fabaceae, it is diadelphous. So again it is wrong here. Epiphyllous, Liliaceae, this is also wrong. Diadelphous, diadelphous is specific to the family Fabaceae. Polyadelphous is not the feature of the Fabaceae. Monoadelphous is the feature of the Malvaceae. Epiphyllus is the feature of the Liliaceae. Diadelphous is the feature of the Fabaceae. Dithyca center is found in both, but according to the old NCERT, it is written only in the Fabaceae. So that fourth option will be the correct answer for this question. I think it is clear to all of you. In a pea flower, 5 petals are arranged in a specialized manner with one posterior, 2 lateral and 2 anterior. याद कीजिए पी फ्लावर का डायग्राम ऐसा होता था. Sorry. It is like that. So this is the standard. These are the wings and that is the keel. So these are named as a standard wings and keel. This is the standard one largest petal. These are 2 lateral petals which are known as the wings, and there are again 2 petals which are united, and these are known as the keel. So we write the floral formula when we write about the androecium. We write 1 plus 2 in the bracket because these 2 are joined. Okay. So fourth option will be the answer. Move to the next question. In Calotropis, aestivation is velvet. First diagram of aestivation in the NCERT belongs to the velvet aestivation, and there is only one example is given for that, and that is what? Calotropis. The floral diagram represents which one of the following families? 1, 2, 3, 4 means calyx are 2 plus 2, they are arranged in 2 whole. Aestivation is twist imbricate. Then it comes to the corolla. 4 in the velvet aestivation. Androecium 6. Whole of the 2 plus 4, and that's length of the stamens is different. In the case of the length of the filament of stamens is different in the case of the family Brassiaceae. Characteristic feature of the family Brassiaceae that this inner whorl में 4 long filament है, बाहर की तरफ 2 short filament है. That's we are talking about the Brassiaceae. मैच करिए फिर से. Listen, these are the type of the aestivation, these are examples. Till now we have seen that there are many examples of the aestivations. Many questions related to the aestivations come. That's we are talking about the imbricate aestivation, velvet, vexillary, twisted. Velvet is for the Calotropis. वेलवेट किसका एग्जाम्पल है राजे? कैलोट्रोपिस का ए का फर्स्ट ऑप्शन, बी का फर्स्ट ऑप्शन. सॉरी इट विल बी B का first option, 2 options may be correct. After that they are talking about the twisted. In the twisted, in that vexillary, the option will be bean. Vexillary goes to the family Fabaceae. C का fourth option and B का first option. Option third will be the correct answer. Imbricate, it is the Cassia. Velvet, Calotropis. Waxillary, bean, twisted, cotton. Done it is here. Match the columns. We can see will. This is the floral formula for the family Fabaceae. So P should go with the third. P should go with the third. This is, here you can see epipetalous condition, and that is found in the Solanaceae. Q should go with the fourth. This is epiphyllous condition which is found in the Liliaceae. So C ka, R ka third, and this is the floral formula of the Brassiaceae. So correct option will be B. The body of the ovule is fused with the funicle at the hilum. क्लास 12 एनसीईआरटी में सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन ऑफ फ्लोरिंग प्लांट्स की लाइन है ये, इसको मॉर्फोलॉजी के साथ लिंक किया जाता है. वापस से प्लेसेंटेशन में बार बार कह रही हूँ, प्लेसेंटेशन एंड एस्टिवेशन आर द टू हॉटेस्ट टॉपिक फॉर दिस चैप्टर. सो विल वी टॉक अबाउट द these four placentation they have given: basal, axial, parietal, free central, and they have also given mustard, China rose, dianthus, sunflower. So in the free central it must be sunflower. You should have a key strength in placentation as well as aestivation. D ka fourth. For the basal, for the sorry. For the basal, it is a sunflower. For the basal, it is a sunflower. So A ka fourth. Axial का हो जाएगा आपका चाइना रोज, parietal mustard, and free central dianthus. So option third will be the correct answer. Placentation in which ovules develop on the inner wall of the ovary or in the peripheral part. Parietal family Cruciferae. Example is the mustard, which we have done in the last question. The ovary is half inferior in. Three examples for the half inferior ovary is given in the NCERT: plum, peach, rose. So here the answer will be plum. The flower with the half ovary is known as a perigynous flower. Diadelphous stamens are found in. Diadelphous is stamens are the characteristic features of the family Fabaceae. Diadelphous features are the characteristic features of the family Fabaceae. In China rose, it is monodelphous. In citrus, it is polyadelphous, so it is not the correct answer. In China rose, it is monodelphous, not the correct answer. In citrus, it is polyadelphous, not the correct answer. In P, it is diadelphous and it belongs to family Fabaceae, so it is the correct answer. The flowers are zygomorphic in. The flowers are zygonomorphic मतलब with the radial symmetry. Zygomorphic flower with the radial symmetry. These are found in गुलमोहर एंड कैसिया. गुलमोहर और कैसिया में आपके जो फ्लावर्स होते हैं वो द रेडियल सिमेट्री होते हैं. Identify the correct set of the statements. The leaflets are modified into pointed horn thorns in citrus and bougainvillea. No. Axillary buds. Axillary buds from slender and spirally coiled tendrils in cucumber and pumpkin. Right. Stem is flattened and so Option B should be there in our answer. Stem is flattened and fleshy in opuntia and modified to the performance function of leaves. Correct answer. Correct statement. B and C both are correct. Rhizophora show vertically upward growing roots that help to get oxygen for respiration. Yes. Pneumatophores are the type of the roots, so this is also a correct answer. Subaerially growing stems in grasses and strawberry help in vegetative propagations. Yes, and that is known as the runners. So that will be the third option will be the answer over here. Clear, students? Leaflets are not modified into the, here the, instead of leaflets we can write axillary buds. Axillary buds are modified into pointed hard thorns in citrus and bougainvillea. So statement A is incorrect, while rest 4 statements are correct. And so of course the correct set of statements is the option third. The roots that originate from the base of the stem, that is the fibrous root found in monocot, wheat, family Gramineae. Line of the NCERT is there. Given figure represents position of the floral parts on the thalamus. You must identify this hypogynous flower, perigynous flower, epigynous flower, right? For the B and C, it should be plum, peach and rose, we know. And this inferior ovary is found only in your syllabus in the family, in the ray florets of the Malvaceae family as well as in the cucumber. And superior family is present in the mustard, so option A will be the correct option. Select the incorrect statement. Examples of the following figures of placentation. First of all, try to identify the type of the placentation over here. This is the basal placentation. This is the free central placentation. This is the parietal placentation. And here it is the axile placentation. We know basal is present in the sunflower फैमिली ग्रेमिनी में प्रेजेंट होता है और उसके अलावा सनफ्लावर में होता है. दैट इज प्रेजेंट इन द डायंथस एंड primrose which we call free central. That is present in the argemone and that is the tomatoes. Option 4th will be the correct answer. False fruits. False fruits are the fruits in which the part which is edible is also involve the part of the flower other than the ovary. जब edible part सिर्फ और सिर्फ ovary से develop होता है, then we say it is a true fruit. And when the edible part develops other than the ovary also, then we call it is a false fruit. And of course the examples are strawberry, apple and cashew nut. Again, you can identify. We have done this floral formula, this diagram 4 times in these questions only, and this is the floral formula of family Fabaceae. कौन सी family का है राजे? Fabaceae family का है. Which family? Fabaceae family. We can see 1 standard, 2 wings, 2 keels. And how many sepals are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Velvet estivation and they are jointed. So of course K in the bracket it should be 5. After that it should be 1 plus 2 plus 2 in the bracket because last 2 petals are joined. And rosium are diadelphous. 9 in one bunch, 1 is alone. So it will be 9 plus 1 and 1 unilocular ovary. All the fruits of which set are not derived from the monocot. Of course, all the fruits should be dicot over here. We know banana, apple and cashew nut is a dicot fruit. Pneumatophores occur in halophytes, salty areas, marshy area. Mesocolumn, again the same question is there. Monoadelphous stamens, China rose. Diadelphous stamens, P. Polyadelphous stamens, citrus. Epipetalous stamens, onion, which is an example of the family Liliaceae. So A first, B fourth, C second, and D. A first, monoadelphous, B fourth, P. Polyadelphous, citrus, C second, and D it is third. The morphological nature of edible part of coconut, endosperm, free nuclear division takes place. The liquid which we drink from that is a endosperm, cellular endosperm. Root hairs develops from the region of the maturation. It is given in the diagram of the NCERT. कोकोनट फ्रूट इज अ ड्रू फ्रूट. एनसीईआरटी में दो फ्रूट्स सिर्फ डिस्क्राइब किए गए हैं, कोकोनट और मैंगो, और दोनों को ही सुपीरियर ओवरी से डेवलप होते हुए बताया गया और दोनों को ही ड्रू फ्रूट बताया गया है. मैच द कॉलम्स अगेन. What is the eatable portion over there? In strawberry, of course, it is thalamus. That is why it is a false fruit. D should be the fourth. In orange, it should be the juicy hairs. So it is that. In cashew nut, these are the cotyledon. In cashew nut, these are the cotyledon. B ka first. And in walnut, it is the peduncle that we eat. So option first will be the answer. Wheat, triticum aestivum. Triticum triticale is a hybrid of the rye and wheat. Triticum sativum is the old unused name of the wheat now, and Triticum tubersum is not a particular name. So the option A will be the option first will be the correct answer. Botanical name of the pea plant, Pisum sativum. Botanical name of the pea plant is the Pisum sativum, on which the Gregor John Mendel sir had performed a series of the experiments. Free central placentation is present in Dianthus and Primrose. Dianthus और Primrose में आपका क्या होता है? Free central होता है. Brassica में आपका होता है twisted and so on. Radial symmetry is found in the flowers of Cassia. How many plants among the Indigofera, Sesbania, Salvia, Allium, aloe, mustard, groundnut, radish, gram and turnip have stamens with different lengths in their flower? Different length in their flowers stamens are the key features of the family Brassiaceae. You have to remember it there. Whenever they will talk about the stamens with different length in their flowers, they are talking about the family Brassiaceae. Indigofera, not belonging to Sesbania, not belonging to Salvia, no. Allium, no. Aloe, no. Mustard, yes. Groundnut, no. Radish, yes. Gram, no. Turnip, yes. These three are the flowers in this plant, in this example, which belongs to the family Brassiaceae. And of course, these will have, so how many flowers are there total? 1, 2, 3. Total 3 flowers are there which have stamens with different length in their flowers. So the correct option will be third option. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 1 You should know the family of the other flowers also. Polyadelphous is related to the Androecium. Monoadelphous, polyadelphous, diadelphous, these are the terms related to the Androecium. Stem modified into the flat green organs performing the function of leaves are known as the phylloclades. Opuntia and euphorbia are the examples of this according to the NCERT. Cotyledon of maize grain, scutellum. Maize grain is a monocot seed, and in monocot seed the cotyledon is known as, in the grass family Poaceae, it is known as the scutellum. Which of the following is not a stem modification? Picture of the Nepenthes. Thorns of citrus, tendrils of cucumbers, flattened structure of opuntia. Of course here picture of Nepenthes are the modifications of the leaves. Leaves modifications में हम पढ़ते हैं sorry, picture of Nepenthes, so it is not a stem modifications. Thorns of a citrus, axillary bud, tendrils of cucumber, example of axillary bud, flattened structures of opuntia, phylloclades की बात की भी last to last question में, these all three are the modifications of the stem. While when we are talking about the picture of Nepenthes, here we are talking about the stem modification. Next question. Tricarpellary syncarpous gynoecium is found in the flower of. Tricarpellary syncarpous is the key features of the family Liliaceae. Right, here it is monocarpellary, here it is bicarpellary. So whenever they talk about the tricarpellary syncarpous ovary, we should go for the family Liliaceae, and that will be the answer. The standard pipette of the Papilionaceae corolla is also called. स्टैंडर्ड को हम एक नाम से और जानते हैं, क्या? वैक्सीलियम. ये देखिए ये होता है, फिर से डायग्राम देख लीजिए, 3 बार प्रीवियस ईयर में पढ़ लिया हमने, तो आपको इसका इम्पोर्टेंस समझ में आ जाना चाहिए. दैट इज स्टैंडर्ड आर वैक्सीलियम, दैट इज LA आर विंग्स, and that is the keel or carina. So this carina stands for the keel. Pappus is a term related to the calyx modification in the family Asteraceae. Corona is not a term here. So for the standard petal we are using the term vexillium. Match the column. Edible part match करवाए हैं बच्चा. Don't worry. Mango. In the mango we eat fleshy mesocarp. Mango में क्या eat करते हैं? Fleshy mesocarp. In the strawberry it is thalamus. So for the A it is second, for the B it is fourth. That will be the answer. In the cashew nut it is cotyledons and peduncle, and in the coconut it will be the endosperm. The edible part in the endosperm is coconut is the endosperm, and it is given in the NCERT chapter cell cycle and cell division, last line of the meiosis. Again the same diagram. NEET 2015 have repeated question. Family we know, this is the family which one? Again this is the family Brassiaceae. Floral formula देखिए, this, then 2 hole में है, 2 plus 2, then calyx कितने हैं? 4, androecium 2 plus 4, gynoecium, bicarpellary ovary. So that will be the answer, first option. Roots play insignificant role in the absorption of water in a pistia. Pistia is aquatic plants. So there is insignificant role in absorption of water in pistia. Which of the following fruits is parthenocarpic? Apple. Parthenocarpic, sorry, it is a false fruit. It is a banana. Parthenocarpic are the fruits which develops without fertilization. जिनमें सीड नहीं बनता है और फ्रूट बन जाता है. Those fruits are known as the parthenocarpic fruits, and the example is banana. Among China rose, mustard, brinjal, potato, guava, cucumber, and onion and tulip, how many plants have superior ovary? देखिए आपने जितनी भी फैमिलीज पढ़ी हैं, लेट मेक इट क्लियर, आपने 7 फैमिलीज पढ़ रखी हैं और उनमें से सिर्फ रे फ्लोरेट्स ऑफ गेंदा मैरीगोल्ड के पास होती है इंफीरियर ओवरी. तो व्हाट विल बी द आंसर? चाइना रोज, मस्टर्ड, ब्रिंजल, पोटैटो, guava nahi, cucumber no, onion yes, and tulip. How many will be there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will be the answer. guava में पेरीगाइनस ओवरी है and cucumber में आपके पास है hypogynes ovary. Axial placentation is present in lemon. Axial placentation is present in lemon. Keel is a characteristic feature of, again it is a characteristic feature of family Fabaceae. Placentation की बात हो रही है. Indigofora. Indigofora belongs to the family Fabaceae. Floral formula epipetalous conditions हो की है, which is a feature of the family Solanaceae. Solanaceae का एग्जाम्पल अपने पास है यहाँ पर Petunia. Petunia in these all four Sesbania, Petunia, Brassica, Allium. Brassica family Brassiaceae, Allium हो गया आपका Liliaceae, Sesbania हो गया Fabaceae. While we need an example for this floral formula which belongs to the family Solanaceae, so of course the answer will be Petunia. Perigynous flowers are found in plum, peach, rose. 3 examples has been given in the NCERT, so the answer will be rose. फिर से मैच कर दीजिए. Yes, marginal, first D and IV. First का D and IV. Second का A and first. Second का A and first. This is axial placentation. This is parietal placentation. So third का B. Third का B. An example is family Brassiaceae, mustard. Basal, we can talk about the C, and it is the sunflower. So of course the answer will be option third. An aggregate food which develops from the multicarpellary apocarpous ovary. You can see na, mulberry. Many small fruits are arranged and each one is an ovary. So multicarpellary apocarpous gynoecium जिसमें सारे अलग अलग हैं, आपस में जुड़े नहीं हैं, that develops into an aggregate fruit. Edible underground stem, sweet potato. Potato is a edible underground stem is a potato. Edible underground stem is a potato. Sweet potato is a root modification. Groundnut we eat the cotyledon. Carrot we eat the root. And potato is the underground, an example of edible underground stem. Underground edible, yes, it will be the potato. Thank you. Have a nice day. We'll meet again with another sets of the questions. Thank you. Have a nice day.